ones who need to understand that our lives matter.
And it's like a really big issue that we need to address and attack.
So the reason that you have to do something like a Black Lives Matter is because clearly there's too many people, maybe black and white and other races too, that have gave the impression that those lives don't matter. So when you're losing people constantly of a certain race, when it feels like there's a genocide happening, right, then you do have to make a statement.
Needed for black people, for the awareness for us to stick together and get together and be, united. We
become conditioned to what happens in our own community. Mm-hmm. So it's almost as if we're saying it's okay for us to do something, but it's not okay for someone of the opposite race to do something.
And that's unacceptable.
People ain't talking about Sandra Bland no more. Why people ain't talking about Trayvon Martin no more. Ain't nobody talking about Eric Gardner no more. The reason that people are not talking about those people no more is because they like to join in when something is trending. Right. And we can't just get mad when something happened to us. We have to be equally
as mad
upset
when
exactly.
Yeah.
Our minds are not conditioned to understand that we have to have some self-accountability. I just totally don't believe that you can convince someone that our lives matter if we don't believe that our lives matter. Exactly. So we're going around trying to convince the world that Black lives matter, and the world is saying, why should I believe that Black lives matter when y'all killing up each other?
Exactly.
And that's what the problem is.
And it
we're out here preaching Black Lives Matter this, and we mad about the police cop who done drugged the little girl out the chair because he was white, and we mad about everybody, the police out here that's white that's killing these black people. Why is nobody just as mad at the stuff that's happening within our community? Right. Why is no one just as upset, or the movement is not on fire right now? That's right. What I don't understand.
And that should happen.
Make sure that we're promoting our own positive image, because they're not going to do it for us.
Right.
I want us to really get into the movement of Black Lives Matter, because I think it's a great movement.
It really is.
It can't be a movement, or it can't be a partial movement. You can't do anything half-assed. When you do something half-assed, you don't get the results.
No, you don't.
And that's what's happening right now, is that we threw ourselves half into it. We're just going to only attack the people of the opposite races. But when it comes to us, we just going to sweep it up under the rug. Right. No, it don't work like that. Black life should matter so much to another black person that they don't feel like they have the right to take that life. And that's the issue that's not being talked about. Right. That's the issue that we're failing to see. The perception is that black lives do not matter to black people. Right. So once we can fix that part of the movement, then the movement will be spectacular. Because it's a great movement out here.
It is a good